Right now I'm hearing everybody was junk food reading. Because that's what we're doing right now. We're doing a junk food reading. I have absolutely no plans for this reading other than that it will just be junk. There will be no lessons learned. Third party reading. Literally despise these. Can't wait for this. Okay. So, is this third party or is this a union? Tell me, because we're getting to. So, this is just about your person, whatever person you have on your mind, or, maybe it's about a person that's around you. You don't necessarily know who this is, but whatever. What I'm asking is this coming into union Three of Cups, or is this like a third party Three of Cups? I actually think it might be a coming into union. Or if it is third party, it's somebody who worked on it. So it's not bad news about third party reading, but let's get a little bit more. So we've got birds with communication. We've got spider with patience. We've got cups with emotions. We've got coins with material things, the earth, things going on around us. And more coins coming out, Mother of Pentacles. So tell me more about this mother. Ooh, a burden. So divine masculine, third party, has to work and make a lot of money to take care of a baby mama. We got a junk food reading straight up. Okay, it's a heavy burden. It's a lot of work. Takes a lot of that coin, a lot of that money, but somebody has to be cared for. Now this can also indicate, if it's not that, it can be that in order to come into union, this person perceived that they needed to make a lot of money. Maybe you have a lot of burdens. Maybe you have a lot of financial burdens. And so there's definitely something that they wanted to do regarding money for you as well. So that's another storyline coming out. We love it. What else is happening? Okay, that was... Whoa, shocking, because it's the Hierophant and this Five of Swords and things are kind of... This is crosswise. This is coming straight out of the deck, jumping out. So, okay. This is what has been getting in the way when we think about this long-term commitment coming into marriage and sacred union. This can also be with the third-party thing. This can be that somebody's ex was like really fighting for their position. The baby mama or whatever that needed to be taken care of here with all of this work, tried to cut the connection between you, or got in the way of that. Something like that can come up too. This is somebody who's squawking, somebody who's like, I'm hearing like the, cawing. I can hear the very loud cawing noise of this crow. It can even be somebody who's like speaking ill intent. So there's some funky business. There's some funky business going down in this connection that got in the way of marriage or commitment. And I think because of that, it's going to really make this change where this person is now wanting to give you commitment, come into union with you, relieve the burdens off of you. I think that's going to be really shocking. All your wishes and dreams coming true here, because that's what's coming in. This hope is coming in under the Three of Cups. So this is something that you really wished for. You really wished, okay, I wish that, this person would separate themselves or disconnect themselves from whatever garbage energy is in their life that's causing them to be, such a self-absorbed person, honestly, and not be able to look at the Father of Cups falling out on top of me in reverse here. And out with this Eight of Wands. We're going to get into it in just a second, but okay, so what will relieve the burden here is if this Queen of Pentacles hears from this King of Cups, Father of Cups, Mother of Cups, all of these deep emotions, finally hearing from the masculine, finally communicating, will be it'll unburden this connection so much, profoundly unburden it. So this masculine, look at the lightning again coming in here, this lightning bolt that's coming in. So I feel like the information that this person who's coming into union with you is going to tell you is upsetting information. It's stuff that for this person for sure, they have had not a great time, and it's very painful to them that this is like boiled over into the connection that they have with you. And talking to you about it, talking to you about what happened in the dissolution of their long-term connection with someone else, or about what they were fighting against in order to try to get to you, it's going to be such a relief to everyone involved. It's going to heal with that Star card a lot of what's been going on, but for sure, it's a lot. There's a lot they have to unburden. It's going to shock you. There's the Fool card, a little reluctant to take that jump or leap. So you have to trust that you're going to be fully supported here, that this is a fresh start, that this is a new outlook, that this is a new person, okay? Let's see, I'm going to get another layer. Tell me more about this Three of Cups. I'm also just trying to feel into this energy. It's interesting. I don't feel nerves right now, but I think it's because of the hesitation. It's giving them a little space to breathe. Okay. They understand how painful it has been to you, that they could not give you what you really deserve. Because there was no doubt in their mind what you deserved. You deserved to feel good, have a good time, have fun, be celebrating with them, be in union. That's what you deserved. And instead, they know, instead you had to like perceive them as doing that. And they were trying to tell you like, I'm not enjoying myself. Like, this isn't stuff that feels good. This is stuff that I have to do because of the situation I'm in, because of this burden I have to support a family or someone else or whatever it is, or recover financially, whatever it is. So this is not something I have wanted. All I have wanted is to be able to celebrate with you too. But watching you go through this pain, it's just increased my pain. Like, I don't know if you realize that when you're suffering, your person is suffering more. They are. Because you have a connection with the divine, and you are like, you're tapped in and tuned into that, and your person has come to that more slowly, and they've come to that feminine energy and spiritual energy more slowly than you. And so it's not that your suffering isn't meaningful and it doesn't excuse the situation, but you should be mindful that when you were suffering, let's say you were suffering, I want to just try to show you like what I mean by this. Like, if you were suffering at 100, they were suffering at 100 from being apart from you, just like you were, right? They were suffering from all the same things you're suffering from. We want to be together and we can't. We're suffering from that. We want to be able to talk to each other and we can't. We're suffering from that. We want to be able to have physical intimacy and we can't. We're suffering from that, right? All of those things you're both suffering from. And then you're suffering because you're perceiving that this person is doing these things to you. And you can even say to yourself, well, whether they mean to or not, it doesn't matter. They did it, right? That's how you sort of justify the resentment and anger that you hold on to about the way that it feels to have been treated a certain way by this person who you are perceiving to have treated you a certain way because of their lack of motivation, because of their not thinking you're worthy. But then that's a moment where you realize, wait, that's me. I think I'm not worthy. So there's all that going on, right? Then they know that they caused you the suffering. And that other piece makes them suffer even more for the sins they have committed. And that's why hell isn't when you die. It's here. Hell is here. When you're committing any acts against yourself that feel out of alignment, you are in hell. You are suffering. When you perceive yourself to cause suffering, then you are suffering. This Four of Pentacles and the World card coming out. The World card was at the bottom of the deck when I took the photo for Seven of Wands here. When I took the photo for the reading I'm doing right now. So, wow. Because there is some kind of a closure, some kind of a cycle of insecurity, financial instability, clinging, caring about what people think, caring about your reputation, focusing outward, focusing on money, being closed off, being closed-minded. That's done. That's done. That's over. This reluctance to be vulnerable, that's been the biggest issue now. And the lack of vulnerability is like, if you don't feel stable in yourself, how and your in your environment, how can you bring stability to a connection, right? So this is clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles, that burden working financially to try to become financially independent, or to try to support someone else, or to even just be able to nurture yourself. That being a burden is truly done, and you have achieved some kind of a mindset, a stable, secure mindset that is helping you to be done with like anxious, avoidant attachment behaviors and patterns. And that's true for your person as well. They have somehow stabilized as well. Wow. A rebirth of the connection. There's the Four of Wands, the Death card coming out with the death to the lack of clarity, to the confusion, to fighting, to being torn apart by your own thoughts. That is done. That is no longer the case. This rebirth, which we saw assured here with the Fool card that's coming in underneath these two cards, and this is the Marriage card, the Hierophant, also coming out with the Four of Wands, which is all about that mirrored reflective connection, stability, head and heart, stable foundations in friendships, family, relationships, and celebration and reunion, and coming back together to be committed, because this is also representing commitment to one another. You're going to be so shocked by this. This is such a shocking thing. It's like you can hear readings about it, but not believe what you hear. What has been healing is your mindset, your lack mindset, your abandonment wounds, your rejection wounds, being on the outside, looking through a window that you can never actually partake of, being in that warmth that you can. It is definitely possible. You've healed this. You believe it. You can see the future. And the future, it's clear to you that you can be this star, that you can shine, that you can bring the things you imagine, that water that she's pouring onto the earth and into the water, that it's you are able to bring your emotions, your creativity into the material, and it's taking you somewhere. It's taking you somewhere. All right, and then we have clarifying the World and the Four of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming out with that Ace of Pentacles. This is why it's going to shock you. This is also what's taken so long. It's been very difficult for that masculine energy to unburden themselves and feel that they can share the load. 10:55 as I'm saying this. And this Ace of Pentacles here, this is that solid offer that they want to talk to you about. Now that they've stabilized, now that they feel more secure. They want this new beginning. They want this fresh start. The Devil coming out here, turning this devil energy around. This whatever had a hold over them, whatever had them just in their grip. See, the obsession and fixation on you has been about you want what you can't have. So the belief that you can't have this person because of whatever perceived obstacle is there keeps you looking at them, keeps it, and the continuing to think about them in this obsessive way is also an illusion, which the devil is, an illusion of control. If I think about it, if I worry about it, if I'm constantly mulling over it, then it's in my mind and nowhere else. Right? It's in here, and if it's in here, I'm in control. And I can hurt myself with the thoughts I have about it. I'm really good at that. So because I know I can hurt myself with thoughts I have about it, like what if this person is with someone else? What if they don't even love me? You know, what if they think I'm stupid? What if they're judging me? Because I'm able to do that, I can imagine what it's like for them if they do any of those things, how that's going to hurt even more. I'm perceiving it, even though no one can hurt me more than myself. That's still how I perceive it. So there's a turnaround in this energy, but the hesitation has been that fear of codependency. And if you saw Friday's reading, that was addressed in Friday's reading. So if you want the lesson parts of this junk food reading, if you want to learn how to get through this energy, you need to hop over to Friday's reading that I just did, because that's going to teach you how all the lessons you need to know. But I don't teach lessons in the junk food reading. That's not how we do it. Okay, we are now going to get a juicy layer. This is going to be for members only. We're going to get the Island Time Wellness. We're going to get this layer. We're going to get one last layer, and then we're going to do a couple of oracles. So if you want to get the tea on the actions that are really going to be taken, what's actually going to happen, go ahead and click that link. You can become a member for only $1. And when you do, you'll have access to all of the extended readings. There is a master playlist there. If you are a new member and you're having trouble with any of the membership content or accessing any of it, it's pretty straightforward. Once I explain it, everybody goes, oh, okay, that's super easy. But if you need help with any of it, please just send me an email, turnedintarot@gmail.com. It is below in the description box below, and I will help you out. And as always, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and again, go learn that lesson so that you can actually get to the good stuff that this reading is promising you. And you probably want to see this action part just to see where your mindset is about what's actually going to happen in terms of action. All right, I will talk to you tomorrow for the week ahead reading. Have a good day today. Take care.